Welcome, man. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. How's everyone doing?
Ronald got new lights in here.
Yeah, new light
They're
bulbs.
like fluorescence. It's
Pretty
making me kind of
bright.
have a panic attack.
Good.
So
That's what I was planning to. How you doing?
doing well. Why are you asking me how I do? We just hung out all day. But the viewers don't know that, so
Yeah.
I'm doing very well. How are
That's
you?
good.
Actually,
I'm doing
I'm kind
pretty-
of pissed off at you.
Yeah, you're a little bit annoyed at me.
Yes, I was. I don't know what he was on today, but
I have no idea.
we drove like 20, 30 minutes out to go see Top Gun Maverick. How'd you like the movie, by the way?
It was really good. I liked it a lot. Definitely worth it.
Definitely
To
worth
whoever
it.
hasn't seen it, honestly, like very worth it.
Right?
Haven't been on the edge of my seat in a while. That's a thing.
It was action packed, and yeah, it did keep you on the edge of your seat really well. I've already seen it, but I just wanted to take him to have him enjoy it while it's still in theaters.
The theater was really nice too.
It was a really nice theater, and we were like one of 10 people probably
Yeah.
in the entire theater.
Yeah.
Like not like just the auditorium, like the room that we were in, but
Including
the entire
workers.
building,
Yeah.
including the workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to get a drink at the bar, and the manager had to come up, and he was like, "Hey guys, just beer and wine. We're not doing cocktails. My bartender's not here today."
Yeah, he's like, and
like-
I can only do that.
I was like, "All right,
All right, cool.
sounds."
The nice
good.
thing is I didn't have to tip him. He's like, don't tip me, I can't take it.
I was like, "Sounds great."
I'm like, fine with me.
um,
But the seats were nice. They reclined and everything.
They were
As any movie theater
they were
nowadays.
but
it had heated seats.
heated and cooled seats
Yeah,
as well.
and cool seats. And I don't know, like, nice leather too.
It was really nice
Yeah.
leather. It was just really nice. I loved
I
it.
liked it. I definitely
But-
liked it.
It was definitely an experience seeing that movie again. I loved the movie. I think
Yeah, but
second favorite movie of all time.
interesting.
100%.
What's your first?
Avengers Endgame.
Oh,
It's kind of basic.
yeah, it's kind of basic.
It is like, since it is the number one grossing movie of all time now, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, that's my number one. I cried so hard when a certain fella passed away. I'm gonna take this off. I'm kind of hot.
Iron Man.
What spoilers?
Oh my god! If you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched it, my bad if I spoiled
Oh gosh, I forgot I was wearing this dumb V-neck. Dude, you're gonna see it. Hang on.
it. Why are you wearing a V-neck?
No, because this is what we got at Marshall's. Look how deep that goes.
Oh, the undershirt.
Yeah, this is the undershirt. I didn't
Good
know
quality.
it wasn't a crew neck, but it is really
Yeah,
nice.
it's actually good quality,
It
good
is really
soft.
nice quality, but it's like.
But yeah. Anyways, Jack was kind of annoyed with me today for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, we got off topic. I'm just gonna put this
Yeah, I really don't know why you were annoyed. I didn't do
here.
much.
Shut the fuck up. I drove us, and every time we're in my car, he tries to honk the horn if I'm in the passenger seat, just randomly at
Yeah.
cars going by. If I'm right behind a car parked, he also like every time the light went green, he just yelled at the top of his lungs, "Go, go, go!"
As soon as the light turns green, I'm like, go, go,
Yeah,
go.
it was so annoying. And then I have this fucking clock in my car that you only set with one button. You either press it to go up a minute or you hold it. It's an analog, so it has the two hands. Or you hold it and it just goes around and around and around.
Yeah.
He messed up the time by like a few hours, and so I had to keep just holding the button and have it go like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock until it was whatever the time was.
At least you don't have to set AM or PM. That would suck. Because then you have to go like.
Just fuck you.
Yeah,
Just fuck you.
Fair.
Oh my gosh. But
Fair.
I want to talk about the movie stuff after.
The book of questions.
The book of questions.
She had a sponsor from
We really should from
Gregory Stock. It's
it's a PhD.
Yeah, I know.
You're stuck.
Yeah, I know it's PhD.
Oh my god. Okay. So we pre-chose this.
I forgot. You asked it earlier. Honestly, I forgot.
Oh, this is the one we're gonna get canceled
Oh,
for.
great.
Yeah.
All right, ask away.
Which sex has it easier in our culture? Have you ever wished you were the opposite sex?
All right.
Nope.
Your answer first.
Nope, I asked you the question. Do not want to answer this motherfucker first.
All right. I don't know if I can answer that. That's the thing. I think it's kind of hard to answer it. 'Cause I don't think women have it easier, but it depends on what. And I also don't think men have it easier. So, yeah, what's your question? What's your answer?
Not an answer. You have to say one or the other, man. You can't be on the fence about this. Because technically being on the fence about this means women and men are equal in our society. Do you think that?
It depends on how you're looking at it. It just depends on the view.
What view?
Well, exactly. Which view do you want to talk about? I think women have it easier in, let's say, relationships.
Whoa.
In relationships. Hold on. Before you try to cancel me.
Whoa.
In relationships, because I feel like men are easy to jump at anything.
So you think like men seek out women more?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
So that's easier on women there.
Yeah.
And men, it's way harder. You know, girls don't usually seek out men or anything like that at all.
Yeah.
Or maybe not to me, but
maybe not to me.
I don't know.
Ugly motherfucker. I don't know.
Yeah. But let's say work wise, I think maybe women have that easier too. Because I feel like men always have that pressure of you're supposed to do like really good. You're supposed to be, top
There's
tier.
a tradition of a breadwinner
Exactly.
in the relationship.
Exactly. Which is, I guess you can say usually men.
It has been men because I think women have had to fight for their rights in the last 100 years.
100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think we still stick to those traditions of the men having a higher paying job.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I
might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like most, millionaires and shit like that are men. I might be wrong.
Oh,
Again.
no, I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Most millionaire. Well, actually, I don't know because OnlyFans.
Fair.
OnlyFans is.
All right.
That's the one thing I would say. Like women, obviously,
have it easier there.
It's the porn industry.
Yeah.
It's the porn industry. Like
that's true. That
and
is very
especially
true.
with OnlyFans, girls can make hundreds of thousands, millions.
Easy.
Just, I don't think like that's not talent, but like good for you if you're ballsy enough to do that.
You don't think it's talent?
Doing OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No.
Why not? I think it kind of is.
Because I feel like I can do it. Obviously I won't get subscribers, but.
Yeah, but the talent comes where you're getting all the people subscribing to you. Like your marketing and everything. That's talented.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's talent.
Yeah, I think that's talent.
It's talent.
Same with like porn in general, but like I feel like OnlyFans, it's a lot.
But usually, yeah, that is very true. The marketing behind it, it can get you, it can get you far.
Yeah,
and I rescind my my answer. That is talent.
So far I've said two things that women have it easier. What's another thing that you can talk about?
that women have it harder.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think about something that men might have it easier. To be fair, I want to play like on both sides of the,
I will play on one side.
both sides of the field. Men might have it easier. Let's see. I don't know, man.
I was about to say in the workforce, but nowadays women are in high demand to get diversity quotas met.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
However, in high paying jobs like CEO, the officers, the corporates, I feel like they are definitely more male dominated. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, that would be easier for them. Yeah.
It would be easier for them.
Which I'm surprised. I feel like.
Which, keep you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like a woman as like a leader or like. I guess it depends on who, obviously, but I feel like a woman as a leader can hold a great value because a woman can be very dominant.
That is true.
And they'll be like, petty and whatever. Like they'll hold a dominance to it.
Yeah. Men have it harder in school.
Yeah, which
Grade
women have it
wise.
easier. Are you saying that women have it easier in school?
Not that women have it easier. It's just. No, I think men just have it harder because. Grade wise, like girls in like middle school and high school, they always get like the better grades. I'm pretty sure they get accepted into colleges more than men do because of their grades. They did work hard for them, of course.
Yeah.
So I guess would it be harder on women then? God, I'm confusing myself right now.
Yeah, no, I started getting a little bit confused as well. I'm
Me
not gonna
too.
lie.
But I think for all the. No, that's women have it easier. What's women have it harder? Oh, I guess. Catcalling, sexual assault in clubs, stuff like that.
Women have it harder.
In that sense,
Yes,
because of all the attention that they get from guys.
that's true.
Some of that attention is bound to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like some creepy guy walking up to you, like trying to grab your ass, or
That's true.
even like worse, like further from that. I don't want to say the word, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Shit like that. That's where women definitely have it harder. And
That is very true, actually.
yeah.
Which sucks, honestly.
It does.
It fucking sucks. Like, more and more you see women walking around with, like, what's called pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
Mace and all that,
I recently saw met a girl who carries around a taser. And it's like it isn't like a little dinky like
Yeah.
No, it's a fucking it could be police grade. So yeah, and guys, we don't feel like we have the need to do that. Because who's gonna come up and try and do that shit to us? Besides people trying to rob me or something. Mm-hmm. But also, if I'm a robber, would I rather go for a man or a woman?
Probably go for a woman.
Go for a woman, right?
They're seen as weaker, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And like it sucks to say, but that's the shit. That's just the shit that they have to deal with.
That's the shit that fucking happens nowadays.
Yeah,
sucks.
That's why if you need to, whenever you're out in public, like in a bad area, somewhere like down, like maybe in a city in a very densely populated area where some shit can go down and people won't really care, or people will just go about their lives, definitely have like a group with you. Definitely have a group.
Yeah.
And arm all of you guys' selves with pepper spray, tasers. I would recommend doing all that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Protecting yourself somehow and learn how to protect yourself. But that's where women definitely have it harder. Going through pregnancies.
Yeah.
Periods.
Periods.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about periods. I would hate.
That sucks.
Hate to do
Yes.
that, bro. Oh my god. I say to my girlfriend all the time, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're like, I really.
I'm sorry. Hey, you're not pregnant. That's what.
No, I'm
going
sorry.
on,
I'm sorry.
basically.
Like you're like a girl. You have periods like literally once a month, every month until you're like 40 or 50 when you hit menopause.
No, well, what I was going with that is like it sucks. It's like, hey, you're either pregnant, you know, and like you're dealing with all that, which is more hormones, which is pain and all that, or hey, you're not pregnant, but here you go, here's your period. Now you're bleeding, you know. Now you're dealing with hormones, with cramps and all that. So it's like there's no
there's a lot of mental stress that goes on to women.
Yeah,
there is. Especially with all that shit. I'm just making sure because I saw that little foam pad right there, and I didn't know if one of mine fell down. Yeah, I would not like to be a girl. I'm very privileged.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know. But
so, would you ever wish to be another gender, or have
I wished
to be a girl once?
When OnlyFans started taking off, yeah, 100%.
Fair.
Here's the thing: would I ever show my face to that? Nope, I would never. Even if I was a girl. But I think I would still. I would be smart enough to say, this is an easy cash grab.
It is a very easy cash grab.
And if I market it right, not showing my face, the guy doesn't want to see your fucking face. Sometimes they do.
I don't know.
Most of the time.
I don't know. I feel like.
Yeah, but also wear a mask. COVID happened, man. Dude, I don't know. just like wear a mask, just cut off blur your face, and I feel like you're completely fine. You can still make millions.
Yeah, you can probably still make a good amount.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably make millions just by selling feet pics too.
On Feet Finder.
I didn't know that was a website.
That was like all over TikTok. Not that I've ever been on.
I don't know what side of For You page you're on, what side of TikTok you're on, but I never saw that. But
no, it's like trending, like big TikToksers have posted videos about it.
Feet Finder.
I don't know if they were sponsored or told to say that or anything.
Probably. And that's how they make way more money too. Sponsorships.
True.
No, so I think the smartest way of doing that would be like, let's say you'd make way more money by showing your face. And the reason why I say that is not only can you do OnlyFans, but let's say you're doing Twitch streaming.
Oh, shit.
You're showing your face. I don't know. You're playing games or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have like people donating and all that shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're doing TikToks too or whatever.
That is very true. Because
I'll say like with TikTok, I feel like that's where women have it very easy to get the likes and everything. Yeah. Easy.
Like the hard part about that is them like blowing up and them getting all like the guys saying like
the creepy shit,
mommy, and like just like all this creepy shit. I guess that's the hard part, but also I think I would be kind of fine with all of that hate coming at me while I'm still raking in the big bucks. You know what I mean? But it's different for everyone.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to do that.
I think it's definitely easier for girls to get popular on social media, from the ground up, rather than it is guys. But I don't. I don't. I thought it had something else. I forgot.
You had another question though. I remember you said another question.
Oh, dude, I didn't. Okay, no, I remember the number. Hang on. There was another question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. This is on the same page. These were both really good questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the world would be a better or a worse place 100 years from now? Do you see our present world as a better place than the world of a century ago? How so? So what do you think our world's going to look like in 100 years? And then also, in the present right now, is it much better than 1922?
Thank you for clarifying it, because honestly, you said the question and I was not thinking. That's why I kind of smirked.
I got that.
I was like, fuck, I'm gonna make you read it again. So 100 years from now, would it be better?
Yes.
Was it?
Would it be
Yes.
better or worse?
Way better.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think about global warming?
100 years, it won't be. I don't think it'll affect in any way, if it's even a thing you can say. I think 100 years would be better because everything would be just easier. Technology, like I feel like technology changes so rapid, so fast, it's evolving that everything's just going to be easier.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was it, a century?
Right now, in the present, 2022, do you think we're better off than we were in 1922?
Yeah.
So you're saying we keep progressing,
Yeah.
even with like global warming, or even with the current, I guess, economic climate, we are still better off.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
I mean, with economics and all that, yeah, we can go through a recession. Yeah. I mean, shit, the economy is fucking shit right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, 5 years from now, it's going to be fine.
It is.
Like, it's just going to bounce right back. And I think, regardless on whoever's president, it'll bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's going to happen in the next 100 years. I feel like it's going to go back down. Some shit's going to happen.
I don't know why, but I got this thought in my head like a few months back. But I thought to myself, like, what if whoever's president of the United States, what if that has very little to nothing to do with the economic climate right now?
I 100% agree.
Do you think it has like other
Yes.
factors like
Yes.
that are way bigger?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because when I was a kid, I didn't really know anything about the economy and like presidents. But I'll be honest, I didn't really care about who was president at that time.
I didn't give a fuck, bro.
And
I
like
still
now,
haven't voted.
like I don't really care either.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think it really matters because the economy's just gonna do its own thing. I don't think a president really has much to do with it.
See, this is the part where we can get into conspiracy theories,
Yes.
aka the Illuminati. We
Okay.
need to have a full episode about these conspiracy theories. We really do.
I'd be
'Cause
down.
I want to do my research. I want to provide examples. I just don't know shit. I know Illuminati, just
Illuminati.
triangle with an eye, but they run the world.
Yes, I do think that from what I know, I do believe that there is a higher power in the world. I'm not talking like godlike shit.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like
Like-
there's a
Like someone who made Joe Biden president.
yes.
You know what I mean? Someone who orchestrated that. Someone or a group who orchestrated.
Mm-hmm.
What about COVID? What do you think about that?
I feel like it plays a lot in different ways. The Illuminati and like maybe other factors into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Illuminati, all right, it's a group of people, right? Major people that are going to be in it are actors, and like top, I don't know, probably top 10 richest people.
Oh, yeah.
right? Um, and maybe it's Illuminati, maybe it's something else that caused COVID to happen. Because when COVID happened, the richer got way richer. Like it just,
Oh yeah.
it
Oh
didn't
yeah.
steady go up. It steadily go up.
It didn't steadily go up. Yeah.
Yeah, it just skyrocketed.
It's like this. It's like the same thing that happened in 2008.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
pretty sure we talked about that in another episode, but it was the bankers who were letting out these loans for people with houses, and people didn't pay their mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
The banks got these AAA ratings that these were like the best investments to do, and they were dog shit. And then the entire economy collapsed. Who got out? The bankers. Who took the fall? Everyone else.
Yep. And that's what's going on because, like, from, I guess, I like cars and all that. So, very similar thing. When COVID first started, banks weren't even checking people's credit or anything like that. Someone wanted a car. Yeah, okay, here's a loan, $20,000, $40,000, $50,000. And now that things are getting like back to it, hey, you haven't made your payments. I'm about to repo your car, repossess it, right, and take it back.
Yeah.
And who's getting out of it? The banks,
The bank.
right? So I feel like all of that is, in that Illuminati conspiracy theory, or in the greater power conspiracy theory, that's how people are getting richer and richer and richer. And that's why, I mean, shit, I'll probably even say it, like, probably The Rock is in it, And that's why he
Maybe.
makes a lot of fucking money.
Maybe, man.
Top hit movies. He's got all his shit, his tequila, his energy drink.
I want to say he's probably like the most well-liked person on the face of the planet.
100%.
I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he could be in the Illuminati.
I don't know, man.
I think that's the reason why he's so rich and famous. He just is well liked by everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you want in the Illuminati.
Like,
because then you have great authority.
But also think about this. He caters to literally everyone. He caters to men. Mm-hmm. How motivational he is, how built he is.
Yeah.
How just determined and hardworking, dedicated he is to his craft. He caters to women by playing in movies and being like the stud, but also like being funny, being generous and everything, donating, and he has a great family, and he also plays in kids movies as well.
Yeah.
Men, women, children. And now
he's in wrestling too.
He's in wrestling. That's probably some teenagers. Stuff. Mm-hmm. Every age group loves him. Every gender loves him. Like, it's hard not to like The Rock.
Yes.
He will all the subcategories of like men, then men in their 40s, then men in their 40s who like drinking, men in their 40s who like drinking, and also race cars. I don't know, stuff like that. Like all those niche categories, he's just gobbling every one of them up and making them love him.
Now, who do you think would be the face of the Illuminati?
Oh, gosh.
Because if it's...
I feel like it has to be a head of a tech company.
Why not a pharma company? Big pharma.
I don't think pharma has the grasp and the influence that tech does.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone needs meds. If most people are healthy, they're only going to need typical ibuprofen or Aleve for like the occasional headache or whenever they're sick.
But technology has a great
But technology, everyone needs nowadays. Everyone needs it. And at least in first world countries. And I think it has to be like a Zuckerberg or Musk.
True.
You know what I mean? It has to be like one of those kind of guys.
I'll say Musk definitely has a great
Or
power.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Or we don't know who it is. No one will know who it is.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think anyone knows who it is.
I don't
It's a,
think they would either.
I would say it's probably a big pyramid scheme type of thing. There's a lot, or like there's the head, and then from the head goes to other people that probably we don't know.
Yeah.
To other people, and then that's where you start seeing Musk, Zuckerberg, whoever, a lot of fucking actors, Kanye
Yep.
West,
Yep.
for sure,
Oh yeah.
the Kardashians for sure.
Can't even.
Yeah, props to them. They make a lot of money, but
They
I don't
make
know
a
why.
shit ton of money.
I don't know why.
Now, I love and hate the Kardashian and Jenner family. The only reason I say that is because I hate them how they got started. Kim Kardashian having a fucking sex tape, really? Like that's how you get
Which
famous.
they say was purposely leaked. Which 100% I agree. I think it was purposely leaked.
Probably was.
They say who was
I
she
would
in
I
it
would
with?
not doubt it.
I think she was with Ray J in it.
I think so.
forgot.
I think so.
And I saw a TikTok about it, and I was like watching a shit ton of TikToks from it. Because TikTok, they show a little part one, and then you have to fucking finish the whole thing.
I hate that shit. You can do like 3-minute videos now.
I know. Like, just fucking put it on one video.
Exactly.
But yeah, apparently Ray J was in it, obviously, and he signed a contract that he was going to release it or something like that. And
Damn.
to basically act like he didn't know it was released. I don't know, some stupid shit like that.
It was like kind of like an NDA,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense. Because also, you can't hate them enough because we're the ones who made that happen. We're the ones who put the Kardashians on the top of the pyramid. And how do they stay rich for this long? Right? They milked that. They milked their family.
Yeah.
They milked their crazy lifestyle. Kylie Jenner is now one of the world's youngest billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
I think she actually dropped
Probably
below $1 billion though. There's something happening.
I think recently she did.
Yeah, but I mean, 500 million.
Boo-hoo.
Petty cash.
Yeah.
Petty cash.
Boo fucking hoo.
So they have been creative enough to make shows and make brands of themselves, and it's honestly impressive. It really is. So that's why I have to respect it.
Yeah. Cheers to them on that.
Cheers to fucking them. Yeah.
But I just don't understand it.
They worked the system.
Yeah.
They really
They capitalize. The biggest thing is I think they capitalize on entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, when did they start getting big? Like 2012? 2010? 2011?
I think it was earlier than that.
Probably a little bit earlier, right?
A little bit earlier, like 2008, maybe.
Maybe. And, like, that's where entertainment wasn't that out there, right?
Yeah. And they brought it out there too.
Yeah, they brought it out there.
Yeah, there was a few other people that once YouTube especially came about, but they owned cable TV. They really did. So, I mean, fucking props to them, man. But let me go back to the question that we tangented off of, because I didn't say my thing. I just said I agree with you.
Oh yeah.
I think the same thing. I think I agree with let's revert back for those of you who maybe have tuned in. The question was, do you think 100 years from now is going to be better than it is now, or worse? And the second part is, do you think in the present we are better off than 100 years ago? Both of them, I say we're better off. Both of them. I think technology is advancing. I think the exact same thing you said, which global warming, it's not going to make a difference. I think it has made a difference. I don't think it's as catastrophic as everyone's telling it to be.
I agree.
I think that's just some, kind of, I don't know why everyone's pushing it so much, because there's so much data out there, like supporting claims, supporting like we're gonna like the world's gonna end in 20 something, right? We've heard it would end in 1980s, in the 1980s, in the 1990s, in the 2000s,
2012.
2012. Well, that was the Mayan calendar. We thought everything was gonna end, and we thought everything was gonna end on these dates, and fucking nothing happened. You know what I mean? It's just, I think the world is constantly changing, and in the big picture, I don't think we're
Gonna change. Or
I don't think it's gonna change, especially not in 100 years.
yeah.
And especially because space exploration. We talked about it in another episode, talking about that. What is it called? Something engine. I don't know. It's an engine that's not theoretical. It's like proven to be like it can actually work.
Yeah.
That can make us travel almost to the speed of light. 99% of the speed of light. So it can take us to Mars in like a couple hours.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah. Just literally like a plane ride from here to Texas or here to Nevada. Like, you know what I mean?
The fuck is in Nevada?
Vegas.
True. Fair.
Come on, man.
Fair.
It's shit like that you can it's like you can go to Mars. Like, hey, you want to go to Mars today?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. And especially once we get that technology like developed in the next 10 years, I think we will have a lot better understanding, and we will start colonizing Mars. We might even be starting to colonize Venus. Did I tell you about Venus?
Yes.
That whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it on the podcast.
We probably
too.
did.
I think.
Interstellar travel is where we're going.
Yeah, and I think in 100 years it's gonna be a lot easier to do all that, because, like I said, technology is rapidly, changing and being discovered in every little thing, in every aspect, whether it's health, whether it's
wait, so off topic. Speaking of discovered, I told you this today. Uganda, like a few weeks ago, actually struck like a gold deposit.
Oh my god, you did tell me. I did not pay attention to what you said.
They struck a gold deposit in September of this year, right? A few weeks ago. Did I tell you the dollar amount that it was worth?
You probably didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Just guess.
$2.
Close. Okay. Just take a guess. I want you to actually guess.
An educated guess.
Yes.
$40,223,000.
Not even close.
40 billion.
Not even close.
40 trillion.
13 trillion.
13 trillion. Jesus Christ.
Trillion. Worth, not in you fucking Ugandan money, in worth US dollars.
Jesus.
13.2 or something. No, I think it's 12.8 actually. 12.8 trillion dollars worth of refined gold. That's just the refined gold that they found. They found like something more million tons of gold.
Probably, yeah.
But the refined gold that they found, yeah, that's how much it's worth.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I want to see how that goes. And that also begs the question, what else are we going to find underground? What else are we going to mine up? Oh my god, you're right.
In the fucking sea. There's animals that we have not discovered. I'm sure there's like
we've only discovered less than 10% of the ocean, I think.
Yeah.
Less than 10% of the fucking ocean. And our Earth is 70% water.
Yeah, I think one of the episodes I said that we know more about space and all that than we know about our own fucking ocean.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some type of whale shark shit that we don't know that can end the world.
There was there was a sound recorded like a few years ago. I don't know how long ago. It was definitely in our lifetime. It was like in the last decade.
Okay.
This sound was recorded by an animal. It was definitely an animal.
How does an animal know how to use a recorder?
Fuck you. And the sound waves traveled around the world 3 times. And the largest whale that we know of, the blue whale.
Are you sure that wasn't your mom?
Damn.
Sorry.
Well, she doesn't watch these, so.
Yeah, she doesn't watch these, so
the blue whale, I think the sound radius that it makes, the loudest sound it's ever made, was like maybe I have to like guess, like 1/80th of that. An animal that could be like multiple times larger than the blue whale.
Yeah.
Probably exists. Like, probably exists.
Yeah.
It is a high chance. You know what I mean? I gotta look this up.
I think that's crazy that we don't know much about our own ocean. I'm sure one day something's gonna come up, and I don't know. What do you think would happen if, like, let's say we discover this animal?
It's called the bloop, and it was actually recorded in the 90s. So
the what?
The bloop.
Doop. Duplo and Duplo.
Duplo and Dup.
For those who don't know, which no one knows besides us, we've been playing Diablo 3, like we talked about it like last podcast. And his character's named Puplo, and I'm Dupe. Or Dupe. What am I? Dupe, right?
You're Dupe.
Yeah, I'm Dupe.
And I'm Puplo.
And Puplo. Hey man, we're recording a podcast, so
dude,
can you
I'm
speed
trying
it up
to look.
and
I have
kind
to
of read quick?
You know what? You're fine. You're right. I can't read like an entire article right now. But yeah, it was. There's something much larger in the ocean than our blue whale.
So when we discover that, what do you think? Realistically, I want to say, just like probably with anything, U.S. is gonna try to get first dibs on it. So let's just assume that U.S. takes first dibs. What do you think?
On the animal?
Yeah, or like, be like, oh, we discovered it, or some stupid shit like that.
No one gives a fuck.
Look, man, the moon.
Yeah. I mean, sure, it'll be great and stuff, but like in the grand scheme of things, I don't think any nation is gonna be like, yeah, we have the highest amount of nukes. Yeah, we have like the highest amount of like carriers. Yeah, we have the highest amount of like GDP. Yeah, we found this whale that's
it's larger than that. Because then they're gonna be like, yeah, we found this whale, right? With our technology that's way more advanced than Russia, that's way more advanced than China, beat that type of thing. You get what I'm saying? It's like the same thing with the moon. Oh, yeah, we're going to go first to the moon because...
I think the moon's a different story.
How
Because
so?
everyone had the same chance to get the moon, and we were first.
I mean, wouldn't anyone have the same chance to discover more about the ocean?
To discover more, yes. However, like, what if it just showed up on our shores? What if it,
hey, man, they're going to find a way to be like, oh, our technology did it. USA.
I don't know, man. I think...
Come on, you're white. You should know that.
USA!
All right, but my question was actually going to be, let's say we find it and all that. What do you think would happen to it? Would they kill it? Would they find a way to preserve it? Or would they just let it live and do its thing?
I hope they'd let it live and do its thing.
I mean, yeah, me too. I don't think they would do that, though. Maybe they would, but they would probably, like, fucking tag it and, like, find a way to track it to know...
At least where it is.
Yeah, what it's doing, where it is, and everything.
We definitely need to study it to know more about it.
Yeah.
To see if it's a danger to us. If this will be if it's a danger to us, if it can go on land. We don't know if it can go on land. What if we have a
That's very true.
Godzilla situation? You know what I mean? A big ass monster that comes out of the ocean, has feet and claws, it can crawl up, it can
Yeah.
It can either breathe our air and breathe underwater, or it can hold its breath for longer than like an hour. Because I think blue whales can hold their breath for like 30 minutes. It's enough time to like destroy a city. Something to think about, man. And I don't know if our missiles are gonna do a lot,
I don't think they would.
especially if it's that big.
Yeah.
If it's that big, the skin's got to be like almost. It's definitely gonna be bulletproof. I think it will be bulletproof. You know what I mean?
I don't think it would be bullet. Well, it depends on how you want to rate bulletproof. I think
I don't know. The thing is, I have seen a lot of movies. All the monsters that big were bulletproof. So
fair. I don't think it would like do much. Like
not
maybe
really.
missiles, yeah.
I
But
saw an interesting video. Because blue whales are so big, apparently it doesn't even matter if they have cancer. Like, it's pretty normal for like an old blue whale to have like multiple types of cancer in its body,
uh-huh.
but it can't affect the blue whale. It like doesn't have the power
To kill it.
to kill it.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's basically immune to cancer. All types. All types. It just dies of old causes, old age, or natural causes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know the reasoning behind it. Because I went into the video thinking like, oh, it's because of their size and they're like white blood cells or something like that. No, it was something completely different.
Do you think we know the cure to cancer?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. But
You're good.
I feel like there's a secret community that
Big pharma.
big pharma. Why would they leak it?
Yeah, they would lose all this money that they can make, that they're making from cancer treatment. From, hey, take these
And
pills.
to be in those positions of power, like the top in the world, I feel like they've already sold their soul. They've already done fucked up shit, and keeping the cure to cancer is one of them.
Yeah,
And they're like, that's fine. We're raking in billions and billions, still. So why would we release this?
and I feel like one of the things that I was thinking about that too is, I'm sure other people have found the cure to cancer.
And they were
They
shut
were
down.
Shut down. They were maybe killed.
Maybe killed. Yep.
Or just
Went missing.
yeah, went missing. Mm-hmm.
I think that's very true. I think that like
And I think that also stimulates the economy in a way.
what do you mean?
Or just in general, population, all that, less people because of
That is
deaths.
true.
Unfortunate.
Overpopulation.
Overpopulation.
I literally, it sounds fucked up to say, I literally said to one of my I don't know if it was like, I don't know who I was with. I don't know if I was with you, but I was like, I said to them like, yo, we need a new plague. There's too many people on this fucking planet. And there is. Like we are getting overpopulated so much. In the US it's kind of like we're kind of okay right now. We're pretty
But
fine.
everywhere around.
Around though, like even like especially in major cities, everyone's going to cities. Why would they buy a house in the suburbs when prices are like skyrocketing? Why don't they just rent?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm glad that we have the privilege to at least live with our parents and save up.
That's true.
But we have to save up a lot of money to invest in our first real estate property.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And some people just don't have that luxury, so they have to go into the cities or some like highly
They're
dense.
forced to rent
They're forced to rent.
and make those people have a lot of money. And I do agree. I think there is a lot of high population areas. Like even here, like you're driving around, new houses everywhere.
Oh yeah.
New constructions, things like that. Where we used to go to the NCC, construction there, construction here by the sheets, everywhere. And that's crazy to me. It's like, when will it stop in a way? I'm tired of seeing houses, to be honest, everywhere.
I don't think it will. Everyone needs food, water, and shelter.
Yeah.
Food and water we got down. All right. There's so many fucking, McDonald's, Wendy's, pizza places.
Yeah.
There's grocery stores. There's fine dining.
Whoops.
We've pretty much capped the market, I think. Now it's just like which types of food are going to survive, which types of food are going to not. I think that's really it. And water, I mean, it's fucking water. Like that gets provided to us for like little money. And then now it's shelter. Everyone needs shelter. Once they make more houses, they make more places for food. They have to get more water to them. Then that's where you build, like, you get more money, more houses, more money, more houses, more money.
Yep.
Like we still have so much land left. So much. Because we took that trip to drive from California to Texas.
Holy shit.
How much land it was just around us. We barely saw houses.
Mm-hmm.
Barely saw houses. We saw a lot of fucking land. And we have a long way to go. Long way to go. And I think we're gonna... Have you seen those pictures or those videos of like this town in 1950? It was a small town, right?
Oh my god. And then like
1960, 70, 80, it just kept getting
Yeah.
bigger and bigger. They just kept expanding. All of our towns are just going to keep expanding until suddenly, I think we start, once we're in the center, I think that's where all the businesses that were there, they get so much money and they have bought all the surrounding land. They make so much money. They can tear down their businesses in the center and build up skyscrapers. That's how you create cities.
Yeah.
That's how you create cities. And then once that starts happening, you can just keep expanding from there. The rich get richer and they stay towards the middle. And then outwards it goes a little poorer and poorer. And once all like the small town, because also some small towns don't make it. Remember that one town we passed through?
Oh my god.
The creepiest
That
fucking
shit
town
was
I've ever
creepy.
seen. Holy shit. No, there was like no street lights on. The only lights that were on were my headlights. It was middle of the night, like
I had to get gas.
1 or
Why?
2 a.m. and we had to get gas. And
was
this
horrible.
place seemed like it was like it was cut off from the world and
Yeah.
it was a war zone or something. Everything was abandoned. And thank God that gas station was up and running.
That would have sucked if it wasn't.
Sucked ass. And like we saw like just the creepiest shit in this town. Did we make a note of where that was? No.
We were too tired.
Oh my god, we were so fucking tired. Like literally it felt like we took 2-hour shifts to drive, and it right when I felt like I was finally drifting off.
Hey Jack, it's
We
your
were
turn.
parking. Hey Jack, it's mine. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you just go a little longer? He's like, dude, I'm tired as fuck. I'm like,
I was like,
fuck.
I'm trying, dude, but like I gave you an extra like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, you probably did. And yeah.
I just can't wait for the time where there's gonna be like fully self-driving cars like all over the place. I mean, I know that you can do self-driving cars now with like Teslas mostly.
No,
there.
I need full autonomous. Like
Yeah.
I don't even need to be in the front seat.
Yeah.
driving.
Have you seen the cars where like it's basically a big ass screen? You get in, it reclines for you. There's a table in the middle. If you have a passenger, it reclines for them, and that's it.
Really, I haven't seen those.
There's not even a steering wheel. Yeah.
If there's not even a steering wheel, I don't know if I trust that. Because I'd want to at some point, like if I was just going from destination to destination and I know the roads and they're pretty relatively safe, I'll be fine. And with all the sensors and data that we have, the AI,
Oh
we didn't
my God.
even talk about that.
We didn't talk about that.
We don't even have enough time for it.
I would probably talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, all of the sensors, I think I'd feel pretty safe. But if I don't have the comfort of knowing I can manual override anytime I want, and I can get us out of a hairy situation better than any robot could, I'd do that.
But that's the thing. I don't think you'd ever be able to do anything better than a robot at that point.
Watch Top Gun Maverick. But drones are probably going to be a lot more prevalent now.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
You're telling me that you have to be under 100 feet. A drone will do that easily.
It's hard to beat a robot. Yeah. It is. And
AI,
it's
just going to expand, and they're going to learn from other things, from their mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is
learn from their mistakes. Yeah. They're going to learn our behaviors. I think they're going to be able to predict what we do. Next, and then just plan accordingly to either kill us, steal from us, blackmail us, anything like that to make them into power.
They'll learn what we do. You know, like there's a lot of rich people that probably blackmail each other or shit like that, right? So they'll pick up on that. Oh, why is this person acting like this to this person? Oh, it's so he can get this. Oh, let me do that to them now.
I didn't get
no?
that.
All right. Well, they're going to catch on like things that humans do, right? To blackmail.
Yeah.
And it's
what
just
if
going to expand.
Our shitty human behavior is learned as positive and powerful for them? Like, what if it's learned as like, yeah, I think it's probably exactly what you said. Like, what if this human does something, I can do it and then get the same result.
Yeah, I can do it better and faster.
Mm-hmm. See, that's why we do need robots, but we need them at a certain capacity.
I agree, but I think eventually it's gonna start to progress and by themselves without us having to do anything, and that's when they can take over. I remember like a year ago, I think it was Facebook. I think it was the Zuck that created an AI basically, and they had to shut it down. Because
they shut it down?
Yes, because it started to create its own language that they couldn't decode, and it was starting to like learn its own shit basically. So they had
that's fucked, bro.
So they had to shut it down because they didn't know what could happen next.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Because the only reason you're creating your own language is to make the people around you obsolete. Like, they can't understand you. You're making it secretive. So you're planning some shit. Mm-hmm. You're planning... That is crazy. Is that confirmed?
I'm pretty sure it was confirmed. I would have to research into it. I'm almost certain, like 98% certain that it had to get shut down because of that.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, I'm pretty sure he spent tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions on that one robot.
Yeah. So they had to shut it down and create its own language, and
that is fucking
imagine when
crazy.
That shit happens.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Creating its own language to take over government, take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
And that's how, I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, there's for sure, I'm sure you guys have seen it, but there's robots out there. I mean, even the Musk is trying to create its own Tesla robot. I think it's called Optimus or something like that.
That's cool. That's sick.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
That is pretty sick. What, like as like its own AI?
Yeah, as its own AI.
Self-driving?
Yeah. And recently I was at the movie theater, and I'll get into the fucking trailer that I saw. I saw this movie trailer before the movie. It's called Megan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basically the way it works is this, from what the trailer seems, I ain't trying to spoil it because I didn't watch the movie yet. But from the trailer, basically this girl loses her parents. I don't know if it was a crash or whatever. And the caretaker, I don't know who it would be, gifts this girl a robot.
As a friend.
The robot looks fucking realistic.
realistic as shit.
Yeah.
The eyes are like cameras, but
Yeah.
they're really big. But
It looks
like
realistic, and you put glass. There's a scene where she has sunglasses on, and clothes and everything, and it just looks like a real life kid. Yay high, real life kid, and eventually the caretaker, is kind of arguing with the little girl, the real girl, and the robot is backing up the girl because it's her friend. So the caretaker, hey Megan, turn off, doesn't turn off.
starts to rebel.
Yeah, starts to rebel.
That's pretty much with every robot movie, though.
Yeah, that's every robot movie. But I think what creeped me out the most is the fact that this fucking robot looked fucking realistic, and that's eventually how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And that's where.
Yeah, I would be down to watch that movie.
Yeah, we should once it comes out.
Yeah, you showed me another trailer. I didn't like that.
Terrifier 2. We gotta watch
Terrifier
that.
2. I am not watching that ever.
But I think eventually, maybe 100 years from now, like we were saying, we're gonna have robots on the street where we can't tell if they're robots or real people.
I think that's fair. Have you ever seen Westworld?
No.
That shit.
And you know what's gonna be creepy?
Hmm.
And I don't know why it pops in my head, but imagine the creeps that like, oh, I like that girl, right?
You fucking robot.
Yeah, and it's a fucking robot.
What's the robot like gonna do if it has to obey human commands? It's fucked.
Yeah,
It's fucked.
kind of disgusting.
But
What you guys think?
let us know in the comments below. We're about to sign off because it is over an hour.
Yeah,
Had a good talk.
that was a good talk. Yeah,
It was, but
ladies and gents, hold on. Applause.
woo!
Yeah. Dun dun.
Stop with this.
Sorry,
Stop
I
with
really
this.
like those. Those are pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.
Like, comment, hit the bell, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.